This Let's Play features an adult using adult language. You have been warned. Alright. How's it going, folks? My name's StevenWolfe. Welcome back to Let's Play The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion. When last we left off, we're in the middle of the really crazy-ass place. Things are not kind here. The road is that way. Yeah, this place sucks, but it's gorgeous. Sounds like most of my exes. Anyways, hostile, unnecessary shots aside, hope everyone's doing well. I did want to have a conversation with y'all, or at the very least a one-sided pontification in your guys' general direction for a minute. The uploads and the videos on the channel and the... Ooh, hello, shirtless person.
I'm Ingvar the Wanderer, although most people now call me Ingvar Doomsayer.
Oh.
It's true. The world is about to be destroyed. Some people are frightened by this, or they despair, or even try to deny the truth of what I say. But my message is actually one of comfort. The world is ending, and we can't do anything about it. Once you accept that, you'll be at peace, like me.
Oh. Hear any rumors?
I heard the gauntlets of the...
You wouldn't have heard about that. Fuck you.
Tell me more. Goodbye.
Yeah, take care. Have a good one. Fucking... What was I saying? Right, the videos, my upload schedule, and why things are playing out the way they've been playing out. So, things have been kind of difficult in life as of late. A couple of things occurred back to back that necessitated me taking a huge step back from a fair bit of stuff so that I could actually actively and properly pursue things the way I'm supposed to. What does that mean? I'm not stopping the YouTube videos, even though I was fucking tempted. Things have gone that poorly that I was tempted to stop the videos. My work site sucks. Policies have been put in place that are dangerous to employee health. And because it comes from someone that's in the corporate structure, it can't be reported to be fixed. So that's fun. That's a lot of fun. I realized I was getting complacent. And we all know what happens when we get complacent, right? We all know what happens when we get complacent.
Speak quickly, mortal.
I'm moving. So, what does it mean for the channel? I'm debating on whether or not I'll be able to pursue the art videos in the future. Well done. I'd like to keep pursuing the art videos, but at the same time, it's not a guarantee. Ooh. I'd like to keep continuing all 4 videos at a time, but that's not possible. I found out the hard way that filming and editing 4 videos a week, I'm not built like that. I'm not making money off of this, so I really can't be devoting 16 hours of my time a week. Hello. Who are you?
No, don't come any closer. I have to finish my morning survey of the dewfall at 4 precise locations. You're new here, so I'll try to be patient with you. I am compiling a taxonomy of every living thing in the Shivering Isles. The weather, changes in the moon and stars, and their interrelationship. I must not be interrupted. My work requires the highest degree of concentration.
Fascinating. Tell me more.
I have no time for idle chatter with dilettantes. When I'm finished with the Encyclopedia Sheothia, you may study it to your heart's content. Make it quick. For me? Thanks. You're offering to help me with my research? Well, I suppose I could find a use for you, despite your lack of training. Here's the list of things I need. Get me everything on it. Try to remember where you found it so you can tell me. Do you have any...
That was some interesting specimens.
Excellent. These are perfect for my research.
Alocasia fruit. $10. I'll take $10. Okay, oh yeah, I was going to explore this place. Black tar. Elytria ichor. Flame stalk. Oh, she's just taking all my fucking crafting ingredients. Okay. Red kelp gas bladder. Gnarl bark. Gromite eggs. Hello, person.
Do you ever bathe?
At least twice a week. Not twice a week. I'm not a total fucking neat. No, at least every other day. Every day if it's sweaty.
She is obsessed with collecting If you want to sneak up on one of those zealots... See you.
Cool. But yeah, I'm going to be putting effort towards the things that are important to me. I'm putting effort towards the stuff I give a shit about. Long and the short, I want to make games. I'm working on some tabletop projects that could be a great deal of fun. I know one of them absolutely will be. Bitch. I'm working on tabletop projects that, while one of them won't garner any sort of financial support, is the nicest way to put it, it will, however, show that I can write, show that I can create, which is what I want. Bitch. Ooh, nice. Oh, what the fuck are you? Sown flesh atronach. Fucking... Okay. Void essence. You look like someone tore you out of the cut content page from fucking Killing Floor. God, I haven't thought about that game in a minute. Actually, that game came up in my group chat recently. I was trying to get my buddy to play it. Jordan. We need to play Killing Floor. I will buy it for you. He can heal? That's some bullshit. It's a little bit of bullshit. What do we got going on here? Grand Soul Gems. Madness Arrow Matrix. I found a matrix that looks like it might be a mold for a different type of armor. I should ask around. Someone in the Isles must know what these things are for. Fuck yeah, dude. Madness Arrow. Okay. Why is this coffin just floating? Todd! What the fuck, dude? But yes, rambles and combat aside, I am looking to pursue highly specific goals of making games, making cool, fun things for awesome and intelligent people to enjoy. One of the projects is a personal project. It's original IP. I'm very tight-lipped about it. The other one is taking an established product and showing that I can create something cool with it. Not just something cool, something that's that'll be impressively long-lasting. Both of these are tabletop contents, tabletop RPG things. Hello. Bitch. Well done, dumbass. What was the purpose of dropping the bombshell here? Hey? Oh, fun. Watcher's Eye, more bone shards. I was gonna say, this looks like a trap. Huh. Oh, fun. Hey, you can't get me, can you? You can attempt to. Okay, cool. Oh, they all do that. You bitch. Oh, that's chicken shit. That leads to a switch. Claymore voltage. Alright. Whee. Mended flesh atronach. Can you stop palm striking me, dude? Vortessence. Oh, fun. We. Cool, 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 cool. Yeah, this place sucks. Just for the record. Damn. Cool. Alright, as I had mentioned earlier, the future building stuff that I want to do, I'm not able to do a lot of that stuff. I'm not able to do a lot of the future building stuff I want to do unless I knuckle down and really dial it in. Yeah, I'm cutting back on videos, making sure they're only 3 of them a week, which for like a good 5 minutes I was genuinely throwing around the idea of just not making YouTube videos. It's for me that important. Decided against that. These videos are too much of a positive thing for me. What the fuck? Cool. Okay, flowers. Proffered skeletons. Creepy. Gentlemen. Wrong button. There we go. Making these videos, playing games, they're important to me. So I'm not just gonna cast it by the wayside because things got difficult. Far fucking from it. What I am going to do, though, is find a way to juggle these things that I value, these things that are very important to me. Poor bastard. Dude got betrayed. If you want to read it, go for it. So yes, moving forward, 3 videos a week. Not doing the art videos for the time being, at least until I can get a computer programming degree dialed in. I'm trying to get out of my position in retail. Because I'm done with it. I'm very much done with retail. It's frustrating. It's stupid. It's infuriating. There we go. Fuck that guy in particular. So I'm probably repeating myself. Yes, 3 videos a week. I'm working on getting a degree in computer programming. I want to make amazing, awesome things. I want to make games. I'm tired of the position I'm in, and with how things are playing out with my supervisors, I don't like the idea of being beholden to them when they're going to be doing dumb stuff that's going to get somebody hurt. So that's all there is to it. I'm done with the dumb, and I'm going to make games. I'm going to make some really cool shit, right? What's Jocko always saying? Discipline equals freedom. I am going to have the discipline to free myself from this bullshit. Okay, these doors open, but there's nothing in here. Oh, there we go. There we go. I should have a torch equipped. It's a bit dark in here. This dungeon's been pretty cool. Uh-oh.
Who's there?
Don't worry about it.
Damn rats. Always skirting around in the shadows, making me jumpy. Whatever it was, it's gone now. What's that? Hello? Who's there?
Gotcha, bitch. Oh, cute. Whoa. I'll take that, and some of these. Thank you. Ah! The fuck? How the fuck are you alive? I think I got him. Ooh. He should stay down. I'll take some ebony arrows. Even though I'm not using a bow. Ooh. Ring of Disrobing. What? I saw that one coming, and I still went for it anyways. Okay. What's up, fucker? Try it again. Dumbass. Give me your vortessence. I know it's void essence. I'm being a shit. That reminds me, I should put effort into getting Black Mesa working quickly on my computer. It just runs slowly, which is weird because it didn't run slowly on my other graphics card. So I'm probably doing something wrong or have something cranked too fucking high. Wouldn't be the first time. Oh, in regards to Nier, I am going to pick up Nier as soon as I finish either Elder Scrolls, Cyberpunk, or Dark Souls. As soon as any of those individual games are completed, I will be moving on to the next... I will be moving back to Nier. Letter draft. I don't care if you think it's wise, just build the device. I've lined your coffers with enough gold to feed half the aisles. You never batted an eyelash. You've put in mechanisms that crush bones and sear flesh. Why should this be any different? The concept is a simple one, as it was when we first discussed it. Use a few of the standard statuary we've installed, but modify the enchantment. A low-grade shock and some strong restoration should do the trick. There might be a few days between charges on an enchantment like that, but do you honestly think any more will be needed? I'd like to think we've grown to be friends through the restoration of this place. If nothing else, build this last construct as a favor to me. Ibroka will be around for ages to come, and it needs a caretaker. Who else will fill that role if not me? Thank you for contacting me. I know it must be an unpleasant task to alert anyone to the death of a loved one. Your frank and professional manner did nothing to further aggravate the distress caused by Mother's passing. Standing stones. Oh, yeah, standing stones. Predecessors from frog to man. Blessings of Sheogorath. Cheap wine, cheap wine. Container. There's a bust. Ooh. Ooh, that is a death trap. Cool. Looks like a bag or a body or something down there. Hailstone and some greaves. Banger. Brief journal. Haven't seen Ardway in 4 months and began restoring Ibroka, and he's finally asked me to come spend time with him when he finishes his work. Okay, so this is all just plot details, background shit. Which is kind of cool. Dude only had $8 in his container. Really? Frog to man, new Sheo, blessings of Sheo, standing stone, shivering bestiary. I don't need sleep. I run on caffeine and hatred. Alright, let's see what's down here. Whee. Cool. A couple of potions. A way out, maybe. More potions. I feel like going further in is probably not the right call. You know, you ever get that? No, just me? Okay. It's like, alright, we beat the boss. We're going further into the dungeon. Fuck me. Cool, 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 cool. Ibroka Fiele? Oh, hello. Dumbass. Ooh. Alright, hold on. This place is fucking massive. Tis a grand soul. Let's put that towards that. Banger. Fine. A love letter. Oh yeah, might as well learn Hailstone. Smile, Raybeam. Know that you're not terribly excited about the summons you received. Think of what color dress you'd like to wear at our commitment ceremony. Oof. You know what? Fuck you guys. Y'all can get the fucking sap. I don't care. Bitch ass. How do I turn this the fuck off? Oh. Take those. Ow. Okay. Hey, I made it out. Sweet. I don't need the torch anymore. I do need to repair my shit and then sell some of this crap. That was fun. Where the fuck am I? Little off course. This way. Yeah, this looks vaguely like a path. Kinda, sorta. Yeah, I don't care enough. Apparently he doesn't either. I'm good with that. I see one of the amber bugs. There we go. You suck at boxing. Let's try this. So far, so good. See, I see the giant bluish green standing shrooms right there. My first thought is, oh, I should cut that. Right? Like I'm reminded of the giant mushrooms from what was it? Subnautica. God, there was a fun game. Fun fact about Subnautica, the dev actually set out with a pretty well-meaning and well-executed thought process. Is it possible to create a first-person game without guns, right? And I think he pulled it off. I love Subnautica. I had a fantastic time playing it. I need to get back to playing it because I have how much of a good time I had playing it the first time. It's difficult, though. Because I like building things. I'm easily distracted. I mean, the second one was always true. The first one should be all consistently true, though. I mean, shit, I have a collection of Legos and Gundams. Of course I like building things. Mama said, "There's my magic shows." Oh, you're fucked.
For the Mad God! Kneel before the saints.
ma'am. Okay. New shale. I'm liking the fountain, I think. But did you piss off the boss? Who are you?
Hello. Don't mind me. I'm a little tired. Can't sleep at home, you know. The walls, they aren't safe.
The walls aren't safe?
Don't you know? You don't, do you? Well, it's lucky you met me. Here, you've been walking around as if nothing had happened.
Well, why not just sleep outside?
Well, there's an idea. Why didn't I think of that? But where would I sleep? I need some place to sleep. I've seen some people sleeping out on the street, but they huddle too close to the walls. I need someplace safe. I can't just sleep anywhere. There are walls and statues and all sorts of things that can fall on me. Can't have that. Nope. But if you find me a good place to sleep, a safe place outside, I'll reward you. Oh, don't tease me. It's serious. I could die. We all could die. Please, help find a safe spot outside to sleep where the walls won't come crashing down.
Okay.
Remember, walk lightly and always look up.
There's a pearl up there. You see that? No way. Huh. Okay. That was unexpected. Cool. Missing pauldron. I could probably sell some good shit to him. There we go. Hello, sir. Ooh. Ooh, hoo, hoo. That's nice. Sir, hello.
Hello, I'm Dumag Grobank, best and prettiest smith in town. I know the secret art of forging amber. Here, take this list. It explains what I need.
Dumag Grobank.
All right.
I like him already.
That'll get you something.
Phew. Little pricey, but
I'm
I'll
sure
be
I
able to
have
make it up.
something here you can use. That. See. You. That's a good.
I haven't done any haggling. Fuck.
That's. You. Seems a fair bargain to me.
Alright, what do I not need? I don't need the Claymore of Voltage. But I do like that. Ooh, that shock trap for 5 seconds is kind of nice. That is kind of nice. Nah, it's okay. Get rid of the Daedric War Axe. Get rid of the Claymore of Voltage. Get rid of the Dwarven Claymore. Don't need the Elven. Don't need the Glass.
That seems fair to me.
Greater Staff of Fireball. I do not need. Mace of Rending. I do not need. War Axe of Soul Snares. Do not need.
I can accept. That seems fair to me.
It's about to get a little unfair, bucko.
That seems fair.
Now, what was this about forging?
People are always talking about a new adventurer who is seeking to get into the Isles. Mama warned me. Only go where you've been invited.
Ain't that the truth? What can you tell me about this amber material?
Amber is a resin found in root system tunnels and on gnarls. When treated properly, it is especially suited to lightweight weapons and armor. I alone know the ancient art of forging amber. I can even craft you magical items.
Whoa. Magic items?
Before my master passed on, she hid countless matrices in the world, there to soak up the magical essence of our world. As my master has done, so will I, before I pass on. Find me one of these matrices and enough amber, and I will craft you a magical item.
He sounds so chuffed.
What?
Magic mace.
Mama used to say, if sweet talking doesn't work, try hitting him with a big stick.
Your mom was based as fuck, dude. I can get a... Oh, that's a little spicy.
See you later.
Yeah, thank you, sir. What am I looking at here? Perfect amber mace. 75 shots. 20 health per strike. Holy shit. I need to find him a sword matrix. Actually...
Welcome.
Sword.
Mama.
Oh, it said something different that time. Damn it. That's okay. 27. Hold on. Is this about to replace my sword? 30! It might. It might if I can find an enchanting table. Who's this fucking idiot? Big head.
The fork for Big Head. Oh, where has Master put the fork?
The fork.
The fork! The precious, precious fork! But it is gone. Gone, gone, gone. No more singing. No more ringing. Taken from Big Head. Never returned. That is when Big Head came here. Master brought me. Whispered shouts into my ear. Songs of mad gods. Songs of bad gods. Softly, Master. Softly.
What happened to the fork?
It went away, but it will come back. It always comes back. It is close. Big Head can hear it. The fork of horripilation. Hear it singing songs of home. It comes again. It brings presents. It is not present. Soon it will be. You will find it. Bring the fork. Hear the music. Music of toads. Music of roads. Sing to yourself so all can hear.
Where should I look?
Talk to the beggar. Talk to Bullwing. He knows secrets, but no one can hear them. Take Big Head's charm. Listen to Bullwing. His tongue is tied, but his mind is unraveled.
So I already have the fork. But that's a fork. That's not a tuning fork.
Bye.
Hold on. What's this fork's wound? What's going on here? Stunted Magicka. It goes away. Okay, cool. Cool. Hey, here's your fucking fork back. Here's your fork.
You bring the fork. Happy day. The blind shall see. The lame shall walk. The short shall tall. Forks for all. Big Head names you friend. Songs of friendship. Songs of ship friends. Presents for you. Presents on hatching day. Big Head was hatched, but his brother was not. Presents for egg friend. Almost forgot. Selfish Big Head. Shellfish Big Head. Big Head knows secrets. Secrets of learning. Alchemy. Sneaking and stabbing with blades.
Teach me a sneak secret.
The secret to sneaking is not to be seen. Empty rooms, empty tombs. Sneak in the dark, though the blind man can see you. The zealots in the lands of dementia believe they worship Arden Sul. See
Cool.
you.
That was the shortest side quest I've had to deal with so far. Oh. The Lusty Argonian Maid. I finally found it, boys. We finally fucking found it, boys. Some fucking scaly snuck that into the game and mankind was never the same. Actually, do I have food? We shall reverse pickpocket this bitch. Yeah, got an apple. I got more cheese for you. Lettuce, and a potato, and some onions. Take care. Feels good. Thadal's house, Orenthal's house. The Books of Bliss? What the fuck is this? City Gate to Crucible. Is that where I need to go? Yeah. Okay, cool. There are no jails in the Shivering Isles. Criminals are temporarily exiled to a dungeon. If they get out alive, they are forgiven. Oh, well, this place is fun. Girls' Mysteries. Cutter's Weapons. Alright, I like this place already. Maybe not. My opinion might change. Hi.
They call me Cutter. For a truly inspired blade, I can forge madness ore. Here, hold on to this parchment. It lists what I need. Tradition dictates before each master smith dies, she hides these magical molds in the world, like pouring salt into a wound. Over time, they soak in magical energies from the world around them, like you suck blood from a cut. Bring me a matrix and enough ore, and I will forge you a new item and bleed the magic of the matrix into it.
Cool. Cool. You're fucking nuts, honey,
All
aren't
right.
you?
Thank you. How kind. Spirits of ancient souls are trapped in the ore. It's a supple and flexible ore, yet it holds a good edge. I hear that Errol is fed up with Brythar's
How much?
weapons and armor here.
Okay.
Especially weapons.
Especially
Dark
weapons, yeah.
ones.
This bitch is nuts. I have 2 madness ore.
It's a satisfying sound when an arrow rips into flesh. What?
25 perfect madness arrows. Oh, I like the madness armor. Oh, that's cool. I might have to get more of that stuff. Museum of Oddities. Ariel's Mysteries.
Yes?
Oh. Yeah, it's getting late, isn't it? Let's wait until morning so I can spend some money in the mystery shop, see if anything stands out to us. There we go. Hello, Caster.
Firm arms, a strong back. Yes, you'll do nicely. It's a shame. Time will ravage you, destroy you. Time need not slow you. Tell me, have you ever considered placing yourself on display?
On display?
Oh, yes. You see, I am a student of chronomancy, the magic of time alteration. Using magicka, I will slow your heart rate, your breathing, your movement, and your thoughts until they may as well not be functioning at all. You will be perfectly preserved, taken out of time, beautiful forever. I will display you with the rest in my collection.
No. Thank you.
Oh, what a pity. What is it that I can do for you? And be quick about it.
I'm listening.
For me? For me? Faye.
This guy's nuts. Rejuvenate. 20 points for 2 seconds. Rejuvenate friend. I might actually have to get that. Remedy. Revive. Salve. Summon a bunch of shit. Icy blast and hailfire. Shit. Highly amusing. What do you have for sale? Grimite eggs, hunger tongue. Ugh. Yeah, no, I'm good.
That lout? Yes, he's a thorn in my side that never seems to go away. I wish he'd simply disappear from the streets of New Sheoth forever.
Tell me more.
That,
Why do you hate him so much?
for one thing, he's a thief. But what irks me the most is that he's a bad thief. Between my shop and a few others in Crucible, he's been caught stealing maybe a dozen times last month. Who has time for this sort of thing? I mean, at this rate, I'll grow old and die before he's out of our hair. I'll tell you what I tell anyone else who asks. Get rid of him for me and I'll make it worth your while. Do hurry. Time's wasting.
Fun.
Please, come back soon. No telling what oddities I may have for you next time.
These people are fucking nuts. That's horrifying. Cool.
Speak quickly, mortal.
I do appreciate the hard shift from grimdark to, well, normal. Fuck. It's got the statue in the corner. Okay. So where do I go from here? There we go. We now have a quest marker. Okay. It's rather cozy. I found the palace. Hey! Alright, I still can't get to it though. There's the palace door. Alright. I think. That's not the way up. There we go.
Greetings.
Freaky looking crystalline structures.
Speak quickly. Go.
Mad God's blessings. The Maz can guard Crucible in New Sheoth. We ensure the Demented remain orderly and respectful of our Lord Sheogarth. Sheogarth is our lord, ruler of the Shivering Isles. It is by his whim that the Maz can walk, and we serve our master to the death. The Shivering Isles are a reflection of our Lord Sheogorath, divided yet perfect.
Right.
Walk with our Lord.
These people are fucking nuts.
Always a pleasure. Yes. A glorious existence, truly.
Why, look who's here. You! How about that? A new arrival! Shame about my gatekeeper. I'm so happy I could just tear out your intestines and strangle you with them. I suppose an introduction is in order. I'm Sheogorath, Prince of Madness, and other things. I'm not talking about them. You've probably figured that out by now. Let's hope so, or we're in real trouble. And out come the intestines, and I skip rope with them. But perhaps now's not the time. You've made it this far, farther than anyone else. Well done. Take this trinket of mine. Perhaps it will serve you well, or look lovely on your corpse.
Charity of Madness. Shiny. What do you want, sir?
I've been waiting for you. Or someone like you. Or someone other than you for some time. I need a champion, and you've got the job!
Uh-oh.
Time to save the realm, rescue the damsel, slay the beast, or die trying. Your help is required.
My
A
hoot.
change is coming. Everything changes, even Daedric princes, especially Daedric princes.
Changes.
Daedra are the embodiment of change and permanency. I'm no different, except in the ways that I am. The Grey March is coming, and you're going to stop it.
What's the Grey March?
The details aren't important, at least not right now. Eternity is on a rather tight deadline. We'll get back to that later.
All right, what now?
Now, you run an errand for me. An important one, of course. Anything I tell you to do is important. My realm, my rules. You're going to Zedilian, one of my favorite spots in the Isles. It's a little place I used to take care of unwanted visitors.
Fun.
And some are more unwanted than others.
I hope you're not sending me because I did something wrong. What's Zedilian?
The gatekeeper takes care of most of the unwanted, but he's dead. We'll have to remedy that soon as well. Anyway, there are those that have other ways into my realm, and they're on the move. We don't want them here, trust me. So, you're going to get Zedilian up and running. Here's a little book to tell you how. And the Attenuator of Judgment. You'll need that too. Of course, you can always get more details from Haskell. He's a detail-oriented type of person. A big help. And a snappy dresser. Now, get going, before I change my mind. Or my mind changes me.
Fun. Okay, I'm fucking surrounded, aren't I? Grey March, what's going on with that?
Really, no need to trouble yourself with the details of that now. It would just cloud your little mind. What is important is getting to Zedilian. Quickly! Before I get bored. Oh, you wouldn't like me when I'm bored. New Sheoth. My home away from places that aren't my home. The current location is much better than some of the prior ones, don't you think? Yes? Speaking to me? Well, I'm he. He's me. And others as well. Or they were, weren't they? The Isles. The Isles! A wonderful place. Except when it's horrible. Then it's horribly wonderful. Good for a visit. Or for an eternity. A little busy here! I'm trying to decide what to have for dinner. Oh, how I love eating. One of my favorite things to do. Talk to Haskell if you need more information. He's got more brains than a brain pie. Oh, brain pie. Perfect! Care to donate?
Nope. Yeah, nope, we're good.
You can go now. Run along.
The Mad God has given you a task. Surely someone of your copious talent should be able to handle it.
I'm fucking trying.
He is the Prince of Madness, the ruler of the Shivering Isles.
That's it? Just, okay.
The Shivering Isles is what Sheogorath wills it to be. Yes, quite an amazing place, really. Wonderful for relieving one's tension as you watch those troublesome adventurers suffer. No offense. I'd say your next move is to head to Zedillion and get it reactivated.
Reactivated?
Yes? Ah, silly me. The book has no pictures. Can't really expect you to read that now, can I? To reactivate Zedillion for my lord's pleasure, you'll need to find 3 focus crystals and return them to their resting place. Each crystal has a matching receptacle called a judgment nexus. Even you can't miss them. Without the crystals in place, the resonator of judgment, Zedillion's power source, cannot be restored.
Okay, there we go.
I'd suggest you make haste and get to Zedillion. You have the attenuator, the manual, and a map. I'm certainly not going to carry you there, so I'd suggest you get to it. Place one foot in front of the other. You know how it goes.
Yeah. Fuck. 1 second. Okay. Sorry, I had to resolve something and reply to something because I'm an adult and I'm a good person. Mad God's Boot. Shallow Grave. Fun. Let's haul ass back this way to Hard... I don't have the entrance to Crucible? Okay, hold on. We can fix that. Ooh. Oh, it's trophy. Oh, fuck. Okay, cool. The door is sealed and cannot open. Fun. Fun times. So we could potentially get a lot of trophies and cool shit. Alright. Okay.
How may I serve?
You don't want me to answer that question. I'm too fucking thirsty right now. Anyways. No, the thing I had to answer and reply to about from a mutual, I believe this is the phrase. I'm still gonna call it Twitter. I don't give a fuck if he renamed it. Ooh, that's blood. Ugh. Disgusting. Sickly Bernice's tap house. And apparently she's southern because we got the 3 dots outside the tap house. Cool. This place is all ramshackle and weird. I love it. What do we got? Liturgy of Duelists. And not much else. Okay. Oh. Okay. So yeah, the thing I was messaging a friend about. There was a tabletop game. I was actually...
You looking for me?
Should I be? Who the fuck are you?
Well, hello there. It's good to see, but you look tired. Carrying all... Or is there something else I can take from that? I mean, help you with? Oh, how... All right. Oh, how could... Yes?
I'm not giving you a fucking dime.
Such adventures. How I envy you. What a dumb... I can't... What nonsense. Gracious. Sorry. Not now. Not later. Not... I see. Oh. All right. We understand... I know what people say about me. I'm not completely stupid. It's just that I like to collect things. My collection is almost complete. All I need... Beautiful gems, they are. Iriel's Mysteries sells a... Excuse me. I have important things to do.
Yeah, I'm just gonna follow him home and murder him. I don't have time for this shit. So anyways, yeah, there's a tabletop war game that, for like 5 seconds on social media, had a shitload of potential. Trench Crusade. I saw it. It looked fantastic. I love the artwork. I love the idea of normal people fighting literal demons. Like, that's cool as shit to me. And, unfortunately, the development team is taking the Alan Moore approach to creative writing. It's, well, this character is the bad guy, you see. He's a Republican, and he believes in God. So he's clearly the bad guy. It's like... Let me get this straight.
Blessings, citizen.
Blessings, madam. Let me get this crystal fucking clear, you rectangles. Your choice of player characters is I can play as literal servants of hell, child murdering, blood sacrificing, become a flesh atronach, and your vocal cords sing eternally, which is an enemy type in that fucking game, which is cool as shit, by the way. There's no soul in these coochie pics. Yeah, you can kill yourself, become a flesh atronach thing in service of literal hell, bitch. Or you can become a hyper-religious zealot trying to stave off the death of mankind. And they're surprised that their fan base, the majority of the artwork is very, like, 40K leaning. When I showed my buddy Dean some of the artwork, he said, this reminds me exactly of the amazing artwork we got from the Kriegsman rules and rule set for Warhammer. And then sure enough, we start doing research, and yeah, one of the writing guys, former Games Workshop, one of the art guys, or possibly the art guy, I'm forgetting details, was former Magic the Gathering. So we have incredibly talented individuals with a lot of experience in the industry, making something potentially fucking awesome. And then they pissed on their own fire by taking in with people who are known problem causers in the online tabletop communities. Ooh, that's a lot of purple finery. I only need one. Thank you. people are getting banned purely because they were known to be supporting of not changing the lore in Warhammer. And what? That's a totally unrelated game. Everyone's here because the artwork is cool and the playtest looks amazing. What the fuck are you doing? All you're doing is kneecapping the momentum of your game. And there was like 5 minutes of confusion about the whole mess. People were actively wondering, hey, is this like the developer's decision that these people are getting banned? Or is this because they don't have their own private Discord? What the fuck is going on? No, the devs just go, well, if they banned them, they had a good reason. So, yeah, I no longer care. Which is fucking tragic, because there is a distinct deficit of good war games that I feel good about supporting these days because of GW's shitty behavior and the absolute dog-ass community. Not to mention the shitty Battletech community and their fucking dumpster fire of a leadership. Like, that whole... My FLGS's Battletech community imploded because a bunch of them don't buy the minis anymore. Because they don't... What the fuck are you running from? Hey. What are you fleeing from, bro? Oh, that'd be a problem, isn't it? Yeah. Hello! What's up, fucker? Hey, Brodesian, you good? Hey, here, come here. How are you?
Dulfumf grow Urgash, Scalon killer. You'll keep quiet if you know what's good for you. Never know when one might be sneaking up behind you.
Is that why you were running in terror?
The gatekeeper dead, there's one less line of defense against... See you later.
Okay. The Wabbajack! Yeah. You found Deep Wallow. Alright. Wallowing in the deep, I see. I know, I'm fucking terrible. Yeah, the Battletech community is in shambles because the vetting process didn't work. The the Warhammer community is in shambles because the owners only care about making money. I distinctly recall, in the mid to early 2000s, my father took me to a nerd shop that was like a couple counties away. Because of where I grew up at the time, we didn't have like a friendly local game store. We didn't really have a lot of options when it came to playing games or that community. The community wasn't there from where I grew up. So rather than not pursue any of that cool, awesome stuff, Dad and I ended up going to a model plane store that had a healthy-sized Warhammer collection as well. And I didn't really wander off too much. I didn't really know much about it. But the first time we went, it was really cool. Lots of crazy awesome stuff going on. And the figures were really interesting. I was like, ooh, what's this? Ooh, what's that? And I recognized the figures because I had been playing an absolute shitload of Dawn of War. You know, I had painted up my little guys. I was obsessing over this game. It was really fucking cool, right? And we ended up buying some of these minis, and we... Come the fuck over here, sir. Or madam. Ooh. Yeah, we got a bunch of the... I loved the game. I ended up getting the box set of the game. Played the hell out of it. Come here. Common, really. You're pathetic, like a bunch of bloody Millwall fans. It's a very specific reference. So, now Dad and I are enjoying the aesthetic. We're enjoying looking around at all this cool shit. I spot a box of tactical Space Marines. The box even said Space Marines on it. I was so hyped. And Dad and I bought a bunch of figures, and I painted them up. We had a great time building and painting these figures, but there wasn't the community for it in our area, so I didn't pursue it further. Which was a shame, because when I really started to look into this stuff and enjoy it and explore it, there's so much cool shit going on, you know? I'll save that one. You know, all this cool shit, all this crazy stuff in this lore. And then a couple years later, I ended up finding the 4th edition rulebook, I believe. Oh. Wabbajack! That's worse! Yeah, it's a 4th edition rulebook. And it's got all this cool lore and all these amazing artwork. It was my first exposure to a grimdark setting. It was really fucking cool. So I loved it, naturally. And time passed. I didn't really have the option to pursue it further. So I didn't. You know, it was the tragic thing. I didn't really pursue it further. Madness Sword Matrix. Oh, fuck yes. Now we're cooking with gas. I wanted a sword matrix. They gave me the fucking sword matrix. Let's go. I'm heading straight back. Actually, I'm going to find Zidillion. Dilly. There we go. We're going to find Zidillion, and then we're going to fast travel back. But yeah, no, I didn't pursue Warhammer because the option wasn't there. You know, why spend all that time and effort and money when I'm the only guy chasing it? I want to play this stuff with other people. I don't just want to collect minis. He said. Now, at the time, that was the thought process. Nowadays, I love the idea of just collecting and painting and building cool shit. We got a little patrol team. Cool. But
how may I serve?
When Dad and I bought those figures, they were $30 for a box of 10 tactical Space Marines. And that was early 2000s money. Bitch! I'll take some madness or any day of the week. So yeah, I didn't really have the push to pursue it at the time because I didn't really have a community around it. When I went to go buy, when we bought the figures, it was $30 for a box of 10 dudes across the board. Okay, cool. This is this was early 2000s. Fast forward to 2018, I believe, was the next time I unironically bought Warhammer figures. And they're now $40, $50 for that same box of 10 dudes. and I had procured for myself, I want to say it was a box of intercessors and a tactical
I do
squadron.
delicate things. I've got the sharpest blade.
And it was frustrating. Like,
That's a fair
that's a lot of money to
That
be
seems-
putting in one
deal. Got a
direction.
good deal there. A fair bargain.
Perfect madness. Cool.
That's a fair deal.
I didn't really feel the need to pursue it further because there wasn't any good outcome. That was the way I saw it. That's the way I still see it. Why would I pursue this if... Magic sword.
Cutting a man up.
Nice. Like, why pursue this if it's going to be that expensive? So I didn't really buy a lot. I ended up acquiring a good amount of figures, guardsmen, miscellaneous other figures, because it brings me joy. I love building the Warhammer figures. They're incredibly well detailed, beautiful, wonderful, wonderful figures. And they were just... I have a hard time describing how it felt. Because as cool as the figures are, it's difficult to justify that much money in one direction, you know? It's difficult to go, yes, I will spend this much on this and it'll be fine. I wasn't in a position to do that. I've never been in a position to just spend a shitload of money on a single hobby. So I've always had a very careful way about things when it comes to handling those things, handling money, handling figures. I try not to go crazy about that shit. Even though I have a relatively large stack of Gundams I need to build. Hello.
Yes? I'm listening. See? Was that hard? I might be willing.
Gonna bump that up to there. All right.
You've got a good... That seems fair to me.
Charity of Madness, Fire, Frost, and Shock, 16%.
You've got a good deal. That seems fair. That's a good deal.
The main thing that pisses me off about the Warhammer pricing stuff is how quickly it just escalates. Right? Like, I don't understand why the figures are as expensive as they are. That's an argument for another day. I could rant about it for a while.
That seems a fair bargain. That seems fair to me.
Because it genuinely doesn't make sense.
Seems a fair bargain.
I mean, there's so many different ways to handle cost versus employee payroll. There's so many different ways to handle all of those nitpicky mechanical things.
That seems fair to me.
Why are they not doing that correctly?
That's a good deal. I can accept it.
Why are they choosing not to handle that correctly?
You've got a good deal there.
I think is the right way to phrase it. Because they are choosing how they handle it. And how they're handling it sucks.
There. That's a good... Seems a fair bargain to me. That seems fair to me.
Like, flatly put, speaking plainly, the way GW handles their fan base and their community sucks. Oh, hold on. Nah, I don't need those.
Seems a fair bargain to me. If you have anything else to sell, I'd gladly consider an offer. Goodbye. If you
It's better.
find any...
I need to ditch some of this shit, I really do. I need a player home. I need to just go home. I need to just drop shit off at home. With what I know about productivity, creativity, the mold making process, all of that shit, it should not be that difficult to have really, really cool stuff that won't break the customer's bank. My dad is the first person that can tell you this phrase. You're not sending your kid to college on that one sale. You're putting money away. The prices for the figures have steadily gone up and up and up, pricing out average collectors like me. I work retail. I make like $15 an hour because I work good retail. I'm not going to burn like half a week's pay or more on a single box of 10 guys with parts. You know what I can burn that kind of money on? I could save up for... Ooh, I don't know. I could be really hostile about this. I could save up for, let's say... $83.19. Shoo, that skyrockets. Yeah, you... Sorry, it bothers me. A lot of this stuff just bothers me. I'm gonna save before I ruin the perfect amber sword. Put it 15 points for 2 seconds. 10 points for 2 seconds. $20 points for a second. Bloodletter. It's gonna be dog shit, isn't it? 21 shots versus 18. And it did nerf the damage a little, but that's just because it reset it. Actually, let's tweak that a little bit. Perfect Amber Sword, Azura Star, Absorb Health. $10 points for 2 seconds, so 20 health consistently. It's that lack of magic that's making this difficult. Is there a way? Do I have a potion? Is anything damaged? No? Okay. I'm just mid when it comes to intelligence. Fun. Do I have any spells that will briefly enhance my abilities? Fortify Magicka? Maybe. $30, $60. Feast. $26 attacks. Fuck yeah. Well, if I have the perfect sword, then I don't need the perfect madness sword. Put that on there, put the Wabbajack on there. Cool. Yeah, that works. Living area, there we go. From someone who gives a damn about logistics and creativity and all of this stuff, their inability to make good games, make good decisions, make good things bothers me. That's all there is to it, really. I need the storm ring. There we go. It's a shame. Yeah, it's only as I've become an adult, it's only as I've gotten older that I've really gone, man, this thing is really cool. I'd love to get into this. And the option isn't there because of the decisions that the companies make. I really don't like that. I don't have any other way of describing it. I don't like that all of these cool things I'd love to get into, the option isn't there because the current right holders are actively compromising their creations. You know? It's depressing. Like, if they're not going to give a damn about their own creations, why are we expected to? Why are any of us expected to? I don't get it. Sorry, like I said, I've been going through it lately. I've been dealing with a lot lately. Still, it's incentive to create and do better, you know? Because if I'm having this much of an issue, others are as well. If other people are having this issue with these franchises, with these games...
Stay away from me. You've already spent too much time over there.
Right. It's creating my own games, studying computer programming, learning to draw, learning all of these things is such huge. These are all things that seeing the failures of major companies that have, oh, what's the phrase? Lost the face, forgotten the face of their father. I now see why it's important to create things that are everlasting. And I see why it's important to set things in stone so that if someone challenges it, you can just go, no, you're full of shit. Damn. Bitch. That's creepy. Okay, just gotta find the button. Eventually. Really? Crystal staff. Okay. Ah, focus crystal. Okay. I think they're using the crystals as a power source for their weapons. Let's see what other trouble we can get into. Place the first crystal. Let's keep it going. I feel like Carmine does more damage, so I'll recollect it after this dungeon. Come on, you fucks. Never mind. Bitches leave. Oh, wait, hold on. This is the poison of silence. I'm a dork, I don't fucking care. You know what would be a cooler way to recharge a magic weapon? Just being able to dump mana into it, like Aragon. I know that's a sentence you weren't expecting to fucking hear. Alright, for those of you that never read Aragon because it was derivative shit, which you're not entirely wrong, but it had some really cool stuff that's probably stolen from better authors, but it was really cool when I read it, so I'm using it as an example. Magic items and spellcasting in Aragon, you had the power had to come from something. Fucking... You bitch. So if the power has to come from something, where would the power come from? The way they handled it in the book, which I still have fond childhood memories of, was Aragon ends up acquiring, I almost said Aragorn, which would have been too on the nose. Get the fuck back here, you lummox. Give me your stick. There we go. Do you want to actually hit me? God, you suck at this. Anyways. Oh, fuck's sake. Bullshit. You guys suck at this. What was I bitching loudly about? I was bitching about something. Sorry, that fight took me for fucking ever, so I just like zoned out on everything else I was talking about. Alright. Not another one. Really? This area sucks. So you have the bare minimum shit in the entire game. Why are you so fucking sturdy? So this is the problem with Oblivion and Skyrim's leveling system. Having the enemies get stronger with you can lead to dumb shit like that. That only deals 22. Why is it... Okay. Durable iron claymore. Cool. This place give me a fucking headache. Stupid bitch. Path to the Resonator of Judgment is clear. Shut up. Madness Gauntlets Matrix. Kick ass. Guys, give me more of those. Hey. And there's nothing hidden up here. Okay, fuck you. Stay down. Criminy. Like, that's a little bullshit that this cleaver is almost on par with some of the other shit that I have and have had. It's a little bullshit. Should I make my way back to New Sheol? After I steal all this shit, of course. That's freaky looking. Was there another...
Finally, Lord Sheogorath has sent someone to assist me. But where are my manners? Must get into my professional tone. Welcome to Zedillion. I'm the dungeon caretaker, Caliban Nerendil.
Tell me about this place.
A wonder of engineering, is it not? Zedillion is the ultimate test of metal for the foolhardy adventurer that dares trespass into the Shivering Isles. What they don't know is that they're being drawn to their doom, courtesy of the Resonator of Judgment.
Interesting. Tell me more.
Ever since that wretched gatekeeper was made, Zedillion became redundant. It fell into disrepair and was eventually all but forgotten. After only a few years passed, the Grummites began moving in. Ghastly things.
Yeah, these things suck.
They mistook the focus crystals for some sort of religious symbols and removed them from their rightful places. This rendered the Resonator inert and Zedillion completely useless. Luckily, you came along and placed Zedillion back into operation.
Alright, how do I get out of here?
Yes, I tend to ramble. You'll have to forgive me. If you have the attenuator, then Sheogorath must have sent you. Zedillion would normally have sent you back to the entrance when you stepped on the pad in the Resonator chamber. Since you're up here, I can only surmise that adventurers are already entering the dungeon as we speak.
What should I do?
The only thing we can do is let the adventurers complete a cycle through here. I'll be glad to help. I assume Sheogorath gave you the Manual of Zedillion. As the adventurers make their way through Zedillion's chambers, they will encounter choices that you make in these control platforms. All you need to do is decide what becomes of the adventurers.
How do you handle cleanup?
Well, the dead will be disposed of. Those that are lucky enough to merely go insane will be granted a place in the Shivering Isles as a permanent resident.
How do I know when I'm done?
You'll know you're done when they lie dead on the ground or they are out of their minds. Of course, any of their possessions you wish to keep are yours for the taking.
Alright.
I will be happy to describe each chamber and explain the event that unfolds as we proceed through Zedillion. So good to be back in business.
Keep your weapons ready and watch your backs. Do what I say, we might just get out of here alive. This is supposed to scare us? Ah.
Hold on. Power source resonator. Small. The manic results. Small grows into a tree. Small swarm of brethren.
What in Oblivion is that thing?
is one of the horrid guardians of which the stories spoke?
Be careful. There may be more to this creature than meets the eye.
What a joke. Let's be rid of this thing and continue on our way.
Are my eyes playing tricks? Or is the creature
By the gods,
growing?
when will it stop? It could devour us
Run
whole.
for your lives!
Get back here, you cowards. Something's not right.
Ooh, I like his
All
sword.
This time it was merely an illusion. How clever.
Wait, what's wrong with Lewin?
Makes no sense. Should be dead. Well, what? Who?
I think this place got to him. Perhaps we should leave.
No, we'll pick him up on the way out. He must fend for himself.
Lewin the Rogue has gone insane. I like his sword.
Going to get us.
Watching them run from the giant gnaw gets me every time.
Right? Chamber of Avarice. Huge mound of treasure sits atop the half ziggurat inside a securely locked cage to which there is no key. Manic results, several hundreds of keys. Some spend days. Demented. Shoot him with a fucking fireball.
Look, I told you. Treasure. Let's have at it, Sindelius. Blast. The cage is locked.
Gromok, be careful. This looks too good to be true.
If only Lewin were here, he could get us through this in no time.
We'll have to fend for ourselves. Do you think you can pry the door open?
Forget it. This is obviously a trick. Let's get out of here.
To be so close, and yet so far. If only we had the key. Wait, do you hear something?
Oh.
Look, keys. One of them must open the gate. We're rich.
Let's get out of here, Sindelius. This is obviously a trick to waste our time.
I'll know it when I see it. Yes, it must be here.
They're all fake. Just come with me now.
Find it. Yes, I must find the key. Rich beyond all my dreams.
Suit yourself.
I've caused Sindelius to go insane. The orc shall encounter his final obstacle soon. Chamber of Anathema. Freshly killed corpses, blood, plenty of hanging bodies. For your darker moods, my lord. We kill them and cause a specter of his former self to rise from the body. Most go insane this far into the sight. This room is a favorite of mine. Good old-fashioned battle. Really, at least a dozen, at least double the number of zombies as there are Zidilianites, and let them all have at it. Simple, elegant, and deadly. Huh.
Too bad none of those keys fit the lock. Too bad none of those keys fit the lock.
Steady, Gromok, steady. You've been through worse before. What more could this place possibly throw at you? Only me left. Fine. What? How in Oblivion can I be dead? This is impossible. Nothing killed me. I didn't even get a chance to fight. No chance to defend myself? No chance for battle? Why? Impossible. This is impossible. Gramok has never lost a fight. Never.
Let's talk to Kiliban.
You've made short work of the intruders. Now, if you'll step on the last teleporter pad, I will meet you in the reception chamber so we can recover your earnings. Not to worry. We'll have your spoils to you in no time at all.
What's this way? I've got a little chamber room thing. Oh, cool. Patchwork pants. These are great. That's cool. Okay, let's get out of here.
As is the tradition, you are to be awarded a focus crystal as a token of your fine work. I'll have it sent to the palace and placed in the main hall.
You spoke of earnings?
Oh yes, of course. It seems a most unusual weapon was recovered from the orc warrior, Gramok. Never seen anything like it. But perhaps his journal can give you some useful information. Beyond that, take whatever else you need from... You're free to go at any time, of course.
Talisman of Abatement. Ooh. Brass ring. Dusk Fang. 3 potions. Third Rain's Hand. Third Rain's Hand. Third of Rain's Hand. Third Era, 431. We were finally able to convince that idiot rogue Lewin that it was time to give up that strong box of money he stole from Lel's quality merchandise in Anvil and ditch it outside the castle. All the heat he brought on the group was starting to chafe. Sindelius pretty much sat him down and made him do it, because I was ready to put my foot in his face. I know he's a rogue, but we're adventurers. We get our loot from raiding old crypts and ruins, in places that ain't got guards. He can be a real horse's ass sometimes, I tell ya. 12th of Rain's Hand. Same year, same era. What a bad Freitas we've had. We hit what was left of old Fort Wariel, and after slaughtering a bunch of no-good marauders and grabbing their loot, made our way up north. We came to the ruins of Trumbull. Sindelius said they were Aelid or Eyelid or some kind of old civilization. All I cared about was how loaded with gold they were. He said usually they were, so in we went. What a mistake. The place was crawling with skeletons and ghosts. These things give me the creeps. How can I fight something that ain't even alive? Lewin took a few good hits and had to pop all of his potions. Sindelius broke his arm when a trap almost crushed him to death, and I got a nasty scar across my forehead. Close call. Best of all, when we got to the treasure hoard, Lewin was out of lockpicks. Why do we even keep him with us? We had to drag the damn container out of Trumbull all the way back to Camp Atrine. Now I'm sitting here staring at a stupid metal box, wishing I could use Lewin's head to bash it open. What a dolt. The next day, 13th Rain's Hand. After a night of deciding whether or not to snap off Lewin's legs and use them as firewood, I sent Sindelius and Lewin to Anvil to buy more lockpicks while I guarded the box. They came back in a few hours, and Lewin picked the lock the first try. Good thing, too. I was still pretty mad at the guy. I don't like sitting around all day. Anyway, Sindelius got all excited when he saw something wrapped in some sort of fancy cloth. Inside the cloth was a bunch of stuff, but the best was a sword. What a beauty. Blade looks like a mouth with teeth, handle like golden snakeskin, the gem in the middle of it. A perfect fiery orange and red, like the sky at dawn. Sindelius was going crazy, and I asked him what all the noise was for. He told me it was Akaviri or something like that, and made by the snake people or the Sayasi or whatever. Sindelius says Sayasi starts with the T, just Now, when he saw me writing this, that doesn't make any sense. Tsaesci. Tsaesci. Fine. There I wrote it. By the 9, Sindelius is nosy. Anyway, the best is yet to come. Right as the sun was setting, the sword vanished for a moment, was suddenly replaced by another weapon that looked almost the same. But the gem on it was deep blue and purple. Sindelius said he was certain that at dawn, he would change back to the orange and red gem. Well, this was good enough for me. That alone made the sword the best thing I'd ever seen. Lewin muttered something about Akaviri magic, but I told him to shut up. I decided to call the sword Dawnfang when it was orange, and Duskfang when it was blue. 14th to the 16th, Rain's Hand. Things are getting better and better with my new sword. I found out Dawnfang is a fire blade, Duskfang is a frost blade. Handy for extra killing power. The best was what I found out when a Minotaur decided to jump us and I landed the killing blow. I heard a voice in my head. Maybe a thought, I don't know, it was weird. But it felt like the sword knew it had just killed the Minotaur, like it was counting or something. At first I thought maybe I was just tired. But after tearing through a camp of bandits, it kept counting. After the 12th kill, it told me the thirst was satisfied. And then it stopped. Sindelius said it's possible the sword was a blood drinker. My kind of sword. But he didn't know what would happen. It didn't take that long to find out. When dusk came around, the blade changed. I almost fell off the campfire log. The blade was still Duskfang, but it seemed stronger. I could tell. I couldn't wait to try it out. I ran right out and looked for something to kill. Didn't take long to come across a few of those stupid imps. Sure enough, not only did it do more frost damage, but I could feel the energy from the creature transfer to me every time I hit it. What a weapon that was, yeah! Duskfang Superior, that's what I'll call it. Sometimes I amaze even myself. Sindelius said he was sure Duskfang would drink blood too, and I could power up Dawnfang with it. I spent all night looking for 12 things to kill, and when the sun came up, he was right. Dawnfang Superior is to be this one's name. It's like having 4 blades in one. 17th to the 19th of Rain's Hand. It's been the most fun I have ever had in my life, cutting a bloody swath across the ruins of Cyrodiil with my new double sword. Sindelius and Lewin are even more confident now that we have such powerful weapon among us. We've gathered tons of loot in the last 3 days, but nothing compares to this. We're going to head north and explore the area around the Nibbin Bay today. I hope something else like this turns up in our adventures, and I'm going to retire. Sucks to suck, doesn't it? Ooh, that's pretty. What's the damage on that? 27, so if I hammer it out... Ooh, that's pretty. That can't be good. Oh, hello. Oh yeah, you guys, huh? Heart of Order.
That was quite a battle. I hope you are uninjured.
What the hell were those things?
You've not heard the legends? Those beings, as you call them, aren't beings at all. They are the soulless abominations known as the Knights of Order. Their attraction to the Resonator isn't surprising. It was built from one of the obelisks that dot the isles they seem to have an affinity for. You must proceed to Sher Gorath at once and tell him the knights have returned. Quickly now. Go!
Cool. Perfect Order Sword. Pure Order Sword. Heart of Order. It sounds like crafting ingredients. We got these dumb fucks. Are there more of you? Oh, I should hammer. I like the look of the order weaponry, but it's just not my bag, baby. Alright, that's cool. It's also the perfect place to stop. We got the Zedillion shit squared away. Feels good, looks good, fantastic. Yeah, now you know what? Perfect place to stop. We will continue next week, next episode. Unfortunately, we're out of time for today, folks. So until we meet again, stay classy, Internet.